Good morning and welcome to day number 2 of the 6-8 series finale. We've got one more round of group games this morning for both the men and the women, 4 games, and then championship Sunday this afternoon. My name's Sean Stringham with Game On Live Studio, and it is a perfect day for water polo in Long Beach. We're on the campus of Cabrillo High School in Long Beach, California. Our athletes are lining up. We've got 2 very esteemed coaches here for us this morning, coaching Team Lolo Silver in the Whitecaps. It's going to be none other than silver medalist Meryl Moses. How about that for your team? And then for the pink team, we are going to have direct from Chicago himself, Mr. Jimmy Hurd. It's going to be fantastic. We might even get a Jimmy time in there. It's going to be great. Tony's on deck here, giving some last-minute advice. We've got college coaches swarming the decks, waiting to watch. Our stats crew is ready. Check out 68scores.com for your place to go and view the live stat goals games. We're ready to go. We're just getting some final touches here. Game tied, and ball is about to drop. The whistle is blown, and we are underway. Here we go. It's going to be won here by Team Lolo Silver. That is Molly Sousa winning the sprint. White looking, goes down line for our first offense position, and that's going to be a steal by number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson looking, goes back to Sophie Purcell. Purcell sends that ball forward up to Allison Kokorowski. Kokorowski wide to number 8, Rose Jensen. Jensen takes the ordinary. Jensen goes inside, finds number 6, Julia Allen. Allen with the ordinary foul. Kicks back out to Rose. Back into Allen, working, has the drop coming. Defense collapses, and that's stolen by number 7, Molly Sousa. Sophia Bonnell in cage here for Team Lolo Silver. That ball goes out to Emma Gustafson. Gustafson looking, finds number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Featherstone stepping forward into Lily Van Putten. Molly Sousa looking. Sousa. Ball back to Sophie Purcell on the dump. Ball's over to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson takes that ordinary foul. Ball to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson goes down line to Emily Clarity. Clarity back up to the 3 spot to number 2, Allison Kokorowski, showing a threat on attack. Kicks to the lefty, number 4, Camille Greenlee, she's going to dump that ball. Ends up in the hands of Catherine Featherstone. Featherstone down to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Gustafson coming through, looking, goes, and puts the first goal of the day in. That's a goal from number 3, Emma Gustafson. Ball back to Allison Kokorowski. Down to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee goes deep into the corner. Number 6, Julia Allen, being in the center, working for Seal. That ball goes in and shot up over the top of the cage. Counter ball will come in from Coach Moses. Sophia Bonnell surveying, goes down to the 4-5 side to number 7, Molly Sousa. Sousa goes in, that ball, errant pass, picked up by number 3, Aubrey Anderson, and Sophie Purcell with the ball. Sophie to Aubrey. Anderson takes the ordinary. Takes it over to number 4, lefty Camille Greenlee. Greenlee goes inside to Julia Allen, and that ball is under on a defensive stop with Sophia Bonnell. Coach Moses wants it left, and she delivers back to Emma Gustafson. That's going to be back-to-back lobs on that 1-2 side. Good read there. Good communication across the entire team. We've got an audience starting to join there. If you're watching, love to hear you in the chat. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell you who you're rooting for. And we'll give them a little shout-out here on the stream. Ball comes through to Allison Kokorowski. Allison working, looking for the ordinary, not receiving it. Ball goes over to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson surveying. She looks, goes to number 7, Reese Bueller. Bueller goes down line to number 8, Rose Jensen. Rose attacks in on that 4-5 side, tries the lob for herself, misses wide to the left of the 2 post. Sophia Bonnell on the outlet, down that right side to number 3, Emma Gustafson, and that ball comes to Catherine Featherstone, and that'll be ball under. Has an opportunity to create some advantage. Smart move there by the white team to get in front. Has ball side weak, decides to go into center. Number 6, Julia Allen, and she is unable to convert. On the outlet from Sophia Bonnell. Ordinary. Liberty Mossman there, kicked out. Number 2, Ella Del Rosario. Del Rosario goes in, and ball, looks like a ball under called there. We'll send it back to Team Marino Tool. Aubrey Anderson goes down line to Emily Clarity. Clarity back to Anderson. Del Rosario goes on the drop, stepping in, looking to attack. Jimmy wants a shot. Jimmy gets it, and a goal. Number 3, Aubrey Anderson off the 3 post. The drop coming. The best way to beat a drop, put it in the back of the goal. Great job there by number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Coach Tony liked it from the bench here as well. And a smile from Audrey. That ball comes back to number 6, Lily Van Putten. Ball comes off number 6, Lily Van Putten. Lily goes inside, tries to get it to Liberty with the spin, earns the exclusion, takes number 2, Allison Kokorowski, for a ride, and that ride will end up in the exclusion box. Ella Del Rosario comes back around to Molly Sousa. Catherine Featherstone goes down line, cross to Del Rosario, inside, just off the tips. Liberty tries to get a handle on it, and it will go ball under. Nice work there by Reese Bueller to take care of business. That ball goes out to number 2, Allison Kokorowski. Ordinary there to Kokorowski. Aubrey Anderson takes the ordinary. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dumps it and goes back the other direction. Outlet to number 6, Lily Van Putten. That ball is swiped by Aubrey. Aubrey Anderson looking, takes the ordinary. Aubrey Anderson takes the ordinary foul. Looking, surveying deep, sends it wide over to number 2, Allison Kokorowski. Allison goes down to number 8, Rose Jensen. Jensen gets on the leg, stepping forward. Goes with the off-speed lob and finds it off the 2 post. Outside shooting has been the answer here for Team Marino. Toole showing those skills with a laser off the post and a lob off the post. On the other hand, Lolo Silver team's been working on that counterattack, and that puts us even at 2 here with 33 seconds remaining in this first period of play live from Long Beach. Ball comes over to Molly Sousa. Sousa to Emma Gustafson inside, working to Mossman. Liberty Mossman from center, taking on a couple of defenders. And a big, strong move, putting that ball in the back of the cage. Lori Anderson in the chat, nice goal. Aubrey, that was indeed a nice goal. If you go back to the first strike there for Marino Toole team. Woo, good stuff. Emily Clarity. Stepping forward up to Clarity. She gets on her legs. Great lob defense there for Sophia Bonnell. And with 1 second remaining, she launches that. And that'll take us through our first period of play here live from Long Beach. We got more to come. We're here all day. Let's get through this. All right, here we go. Second quarter action. Checking in, Lori, with a great chat here. We've got the whole family watching from Texas, Washington, California. Hey, thank you for watching. Love doing this for you. It's so fun. Anderson clan represent. Anybody else out there? Here we go. Allison Kokorowski goes inside to number 6, Julia Allen. Allen, nice turn there. takes the 5 meter. Good move there. That's a great example there of owning that, making the huge water polo move, putting that defender on your back, and then earning the plus minus on the earned exclusion or the major foul, giving it to your buddy, number 3, Aubrey Anderson, with the goal. That one goes out to you, Lori. Ella De La Osorio sends it over to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Gustafson working, goes inside. Attacked. Reese Bueller, the winner of that bout, sends it back to number 1, Sophie Purcell. Kukarowski. Reese Bueller. Into Julia Allen, and that will take an exclusion. It's going to send number 6, Lily Van Putten, to the box. Ball comes over to Kukarowski. Down line to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson back down around to Kukarowski, stepping forward around Reese Bueller. Bueller gets on the legs, sends inside, shot blocked, bounces off the top of that crossbar, and controlled by Sophia Bonnell. A great job by Sophia there. Ball comes wide out to Lily Van Putten on patrol down on that 4-5 side. Comes in, down line, looking, surveying. That ball comes back to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Then to Molly Sousa. Sousa goes wide, number 2, Ella De La Osorio looking with shot clock running down. 3-2, and that ball will be dumped, sending Sophia Purcell on a swim. Purcell sends that ball forward up to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson goes wide over to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Comes in, skips through, missing Allen, and into the hands of Sophia Bonnell. Bonnell surveys. Sends it forward up to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Gustafson over to Ella De La Osorio. Getting in position, that ball goes ordinary. Down over to number 7, Molly Sousa. Sousa stepping up. That ball comes off the fingertips and is covered by Purcell. Tied here in the LB, 3-3. Comes through. Ordinary foul, nope, penalty. Assigned there. That's the second one that Julia Allen has earned, and is going to be against number 6, Lily Van Putten. Great way, great transition here. We've been putting up between the quarters and the halves, the 68scores.com. So we're here live statting these games. You can follow along at 68scores.com. Shot in and down there by number 5, Emily Cloherty. So as they play through, we're live statting those games on 68scores.com. You can see that plus minus of those athletes. Each different stat has a different value. So obviously goals, assists, turnovers, steals, exclusions, earned exclusions, blocks, all contribute to the overall profile of that athlete and of the game. So you'll see that. Check it out at 68scores.com. You can, Maggie Steffen's actually in Europe this weekend live statting the FINA games, so you're getting scored with some of the best athletes in the world. Great stuff from the 68 Scores crew. Ball comes forward up to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson goes wide to number 7, Reese Bueller. Bueller looking to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Up to Emily Cloherty, takes the ordinary. Ball comes. Emily Clarity with a lob, controlled easily by Sophia Benel. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Ball loose and controlled by Anna Gustafson up to number 7, Molly Sousa. Stepping in, Ella Del Rosario with a nice backhand flip to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Shot clock expiring, and that ball on the spin lob is controlled by Sophie Purcell. Purcell up. That ball skips forward into the hands of Camille Greenlee. She goes looking with that left hand on patrol. Goes down inside to number 5, Emily Clarity, takes the ordinary. Clarity. Little high elbow away from the ball on an impeding call will be a contra foul, sending back to Team Lolo Silver. Silver goes inside to number 5, Liberty Mossman, and that is a hold by Mossman, a contra foul, and will send it back to ball comes to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. One on goalie here, makes her jump, and she recovers off the legs. Great job there by Sophia Benel. Benel with the launch down to Liberty, into the hand, comes back to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Getting on her legs, one on Sophie, puts it in. Great work there, all started by Coach Moses, sending Liberty. Great block by Sophia. Great outlet pass right to the hand, and a finish there by number 3, Emma Gustafson. Fours here at 1:29 remaining in the first half. Ordinary. Number 2, Allison Kukarowski. Goes down to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee with the left, stepping forward on attack, defender on her back, taking that pressure, has the ball in hand, so she can climb her as much as she wants. Comes around, that will be an ordinary, direct shot available outside that 6 meter, dumps it. Benel chases that down, looking to get Team Silver one more with 58 seconds remaining here in the first half. That ball comes to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Featherstone wide to number 8. It's not 8 because Neve's not here this morning. To number 6, Lily Van Putten. And that ball in off the goal to number 7, Molly Sousa. Team Lolo Silver missing key contributor Neve Courtney this morning at practice. Club practice will be back with us this afternoon. Timeout called. We'll be back in just under a minute. Coming in off the timeout, ball's coming unaware of the ball. Emily Clarity loses the handle and back to Sophia Benel. 5-4, Lolo Silver team in the Whitecaps up by 1 on attack. Less than 24 seconds remaining. That ball comes in to number 5, Liberty Mossman, and stolen by 4, Camille Greenlee, giving them just a few seconds here. 13 seconds remaining here in the first half. Up to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson coming through, back to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee. And that will be the end of our first half. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We'll switch sides and get ready to go. We'll be back right after this. All right, here we go. Second half action underway. Ball won by Team Lolo Silver. Ordinary foul, exclusion goes to number 2. Timeout called. Ooh, look at that. Great shot by number 3 off Emma Gustafson. Steve, in the chat, question about the turnover. Indeed, there was an offensive, which counts as a turnover against number 6. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here doing stats. So great catch. Thanks for letting us talk about that. Number 2, Allison Kokorowski, comes wide to number 4. Goes down line to number 8, Rose Jensen. Jensen takes the ordinary. Outlet comes up to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Stolen by number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee down to number 8, Rose Jensen. Jensen working, takes the ordinary. Rose works to gather. Over to number 7, Reese Butler. Reese getting on the legs. Shot off the crossbar, comes through, controlled by number 6, Lily Van Putten. Big outlet up to Emma Gustafson. Shot in by number 3, Emma Gustafson. Ball over to number 2, Allison Kokorowski. Greenlee looking. Takes the ordinary. Coming in, that's going to be ball under. And we'll go back to Sophia Bunnell. Bunnell comes through to number 6, Lily Van Putten. She's working against Purcell there, Sophie Purcell. So Purcell comes up with the foul and returns it back to Team Maureen O'Toole in the pink caps. Driving through number 4, Camille Greenlee. Reese Bueller. Ordinary. I believe that's Rose over there trying to see. That ball comes through to and is stolen. Here comes Ella Del Rosario earning that exclusion, sending number 7, Reese Butler, to the box. Ball comes over to Emma Gustafson. Number 5, Liberty Mossman, and then back around to Gustafson. Molly Sousa goes down line to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Here comes Emma Gustafson with a shot. And in. Emma Gustafson hits on that bottom side. Nice goal there for Team Silver. Doubling them up here, 8-4 with 4:16 remaining in the third period. Good steal there by number 2, Ella Del Rosario. Ella swimming through, takes the ordinary, looking through. That ball comes to number 6, Lily Van Putten off the crossbar. Big cover, nice cover on the rebound there from Allison Kukarowski. Purcell looking for an outlet. Sends it wide up to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson goes down line. Inside to number 6, Julia Allen, and that ball is stolen by Bunnell. Sophia Bunnell looking for the outlet, and that's going to be a contra foul away from the ball. The little kickoff is going to go back to Team O'Toole. Ball floating behind the head of Sophia Bunnell. They'll have to harvest that out. She's okay to hold her position. Has to put the ball in play. Gonna look for a counter ball here. Ball's gonna start at the 2-meter. So didn't put the ball in play, so the shot was not available. Now we're live again. Ball comes back around to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson looks, takes the ball wide to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee with the left hand, looking down line to number 8, Rose Jensen. Ordinary foul to Jensen. Rose Jensen working, takes the ordinary. Ball goes over on the dump, and Sophia Bunnell will swim that ball down, or swim to that ball, pick it up, get it in play. Going back this other direction here to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Ordinary foul for Featherstone. Ball comes in to center, number 7, Molly Sousa shoots over the top of the cage. Purcell looking, surveying the routes. She is in a hard press situation. Great defense here by Team Lolo Silver. Finds number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson looking to get around. Sends it wide over to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee stepping in with the left hand. Liberty Mossman drops back into center, dropping from that X4. Aubrey's hit from there before today, or excuse me, number 4, Camille Greenlee's hit from there. Picked up on the rebound and put in by number 6, Julia Allen. Steven, you should see that one on the chat next, or not on the chat, in the show up on the scores there, 68scores.com. Great work. Sousa to Van Putten. She's working, leads with the head, and will calls a contra foul there. Doesn't realize the ball's turned over. Little grace there from the referees. That ball comes through up to number 4, Camille Greenlee at the left. Doesn't get past Bunnell. Sophia Bunnell on the outlet up to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Ball comes off, and ooh, nice look there from Ella Del Rosario, who, by the way, is in the 8th grade. Playing a baller, just playing great water polo. Ball comes out to Allison Kukarowski. Allison takes the ordinary foul. Ball comes in, stepping through, coming out, and ball comes out of the scrum to Sophia Bunnell. On the outlet, up to Ella Del Rosario. Stepping, number 5, Liberty Mossman takes the ordinary. Kick back out to Ella. Ball comes around to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. One more, back to Sousa. Sousa with shot, misses wide to the left. Purcell moves that ball forward up to number 7, Reese Buehler. Reese over to lefty, number 2, excuse me, Allison Kukarowski. Not a lefty, but plays one on TV. Ball comes down to number 8, Rose Jensen. Rose Jensen stepping. Ooh, good lob defense there by Sophia Bonnell, and a smart shot looking forward up to number 6, Lily Van Putten. Lily will take that, and will be the end of the quarter. We'll be back right after this. One more quarter in this one. That ball won by Team O'Toole. Number 8, Rose Jensen with the sprint winner. Ball comes through. Stepping in. Shot by number 1, Sophia Bonnell, and that ball will be controlled here by Team Silver. Silver with a 3-goal lead, coming off a strong counterattack in that third period. Shot in by number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Kukarowski over to number 4, Camille Greenlee. Greenlee to number 3, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson stepping, looking. Huge shot, missing wide to the right there. She was lining up, just trying to dial that one in. She has that shot in her, definitely in her quiver. Emma Gustafson coming down here on counter for Lolo Silver, and that will be a holding foul, and we'll send it, contra foul, send it back to Sophie Purcell. On the outlet, Purcell puts in a dime there, and that will be contra foul going this other direction. Liberty Mossman coming back here. One on goalie trying to cover, and puts it in just as Anderson was trying to make pressure there. Kukarowski. Back to Kukarowski. Goes inside. Nice pass there. Earns the exclusion. Great read there by Kukarowski. Earned exclusion there by number 6, Julia Allen. Great teamwork. Little things like that make water polo fantastic. Just the awareness to see that defender on their back, putting the ball in the right spot. Smart play. That ball comes through to Aubrey Anderson. Around to Camille Greenlee. That ball shot by number 4, Camille Greenlee, is blocked by Catherine Featherstone. Great work. Finding counter ball. Coach Moses sends it forward up to number 7, Molly Sousa. Sousa goes down line to number 2, Ella Del Rosario. Van Putten. That ball up over the top of the cage to Purcell. On the outlet, up to Rose Jensen. Jensen harvests, brings that ball back down into play. Looking for number 6, Julia Allen, to try to seal. Looks like they're gonna want to send her to 1-2. Takes the ordinary foul. Allen has sealed to 1-2. Posting up here, number 4, Camille Greenlee with the shot, blocked by Sophia Bonnell. Timeout called by Coach Merrill Moses. Sophia Bonnell, Coach Merrill Moses drawn up timeout play here. Coming through up to number 3, Emma Gustafson. On the outlet, spinning through, back down to number 7, Molly Sousa. Sousa stepping, that ball missing. Off the 3 post, and Sophie Purcell ball under. Send it back to number 6, Lily Van Putten. Forward up to Gustafson. Smart play there by number 4, Camille Greenlee. Tried to get out of the way. Hands were up. Still ended up with the major foul. And a timeout called again by Coach Merrill Moses. just talking on the break there. We have unlimited timeouts and unlimited exclusions here in the 6-8 series finale. It's Heavenly Water Polo. Ball comes back around to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. That ball knocked down by number 1, Sophie Purcell. Ball comes down. Number 8, Rose Jensen. Ball, ooh, what a shot. Nice job. That, when you have to beat that goalie, Sophia Bonnell, that's a goal by number 6. Julia Allen. Goal there by number 8, Rose Jensen, on the beautiful lob, beating Sophia. It was 8 with the goal, yeah. Assist coming from number 5. Question in the chat from Steven: how important is running an effective counterattack? Man, creating water polo is a game of creating advantage. Wherever you can create advantage, you will be rewarded for that, especially going on offense. Referees always looking for ways to reward the offense, not that they're trying to penalize the defense, but a game of advantage known as the advantage rule, and being able to turn and create that, getting your team's caps in front of the other, is all about advantage. You put your team at a specific advantage that's difficult for the defense to be able to make up. So critical on counterattack. Counterattack, that'll be a 5-meter penalty on number 7, Molly Sousa. Stepping forward, here we go, Aubrey Anderson, cap number 3, as Team O'Toole looking to step back up into this. She blocks that. Sophia Bonnell is blocked by, Sophia Bonnell blocks number 3, Aubrey Anderson, with 1:27 remaining. Sophia content to hold on to that ball. 9 seconds remaining to number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Ball comes into 5, Liberty Mossman. Ordinary foul to Mossman. Back out to Van Putten. She's stepping in with the shot, and great block there by Sophie Purcell. That will be a 2-meter. Resetting will give us a fresh shot clock and 59 seconds on the game clock. Ball goes wide to Emma Gustafson off a beautiful pass from number 6, Lily Van Putten. Another question from who decides to take the 5 meters, the coaches or the players? That's game situation. Generally, karma says if you've earned a good, solid 5-meter penalty, you've done a lot of work, you're going to give that to a fresh teammate to take. Sometimes a coach will call it in and say, I want someone who you feel like might have the hot hand in a specific game situation to take that. But it's really kind of a living, breathing organism. And that ball is going to be punched in there at the end by number 4, Catherine Featherstone. Sometimes there's just a feel in the pool itself of like, you've been working, let's get you some points, put it up there. So it really is kind of up to the entire team. Sometimes if a player has taken that 5-meter and earned that penalty, they want that shot to finish. And you just kind of have to respect the decision. It's actually a pretty interesting decision-making process to watch. But a coach generally has the last word in terms of who's going to come. Here comes forward Sophie Purcell. Purcell coming, shooting, or going wide. And that will be the end here of our first game of the day. We've got 8 games lined up for you on a Sunday. Let's we're going to reset here for game number 2, which is going to be Team Jackie Frank and Team Lauren Wenger. My name's Sean Stringer with Game On Live Studio. Tune in. We'll be back in just a minute. Peace. Okay, here we go. Game number 2. In the orange caps, moving from right to left on your screen, is team named after Lauren Wenger. And in the blue caps, moving from left to right, is team Jackie Frank. That ball was won by team Wenger. Ball comes forward up to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Scarth finds Claire Yusi. Yusi currently leading our plus-minus category here for the weekend. Claire stepping forward. Sends it to number 4 off the crossbar on the shot by Amelia Malajan. Ordinary foul. Ball back over to Dinara, back around to Maya Malajan. That ball shot. Sophie Raquel looking on the outlet. Up to number 4, Amelia Mlajon. We've got sisters here, Amelia and Maya, playing against each other. It should be fun to watch. Water polo, a great team sport. That ball stolen by number 8, Vivian Bailey. Bailey, and sends that to Decker. To number 2, Bridget Miller. Miller stepping, stolen back by number 1, Sophie Raquel. If all the goalies' names sound familiar, man, because they are very similar to each other. We've got Sophie Raquel, and then we've got Sophia Bennell and Sophie Purcell. So you just keep that straight. With Sarah Decker in there as well. Ball coming through to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. And that's going to be an exclusion earned there by number 4, Emily Rosa, nodding in concurrence. Number 5 earns that, number Gwyneth Lay. Number 7, Marisol Cole stepping forward and putting it in. Marisol with the first strike of the game here for Team Frank, 1-0. In and goal by number 3, Claire Yusi, taking on multiple defenders and making it happen. Bridget Miller back to number 7, Maya Mlajon. Maya stepping, takes the ordinary. Over to Sandara. Dinara. Dinara sends out wide to number 7, Maya Mlajon. Dinara takes that shot with the left, controlled by number 1, Sophie Raquel. Looking for an outlet. Sophie sends it up to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Exclusion. Number 6, orange, Kira Blitzer goes to the box. Nice 6-on-5 opportunity here for Team Frank. That ball clears over to number 6, Madeline Scarth, down line to Christina Marlowe, who goes with the 6 in. Ball comes over to Marisol. Number 8, Rebecca Harkins, stepping, looking forward, shooting over the top of the crossbar. Ball comes up to number 6, Kara Blitzer. Blitzer goes down to number 8, Vivian Bailey. Bailey sends it up to Maya Mlajon. In, big turn and dunk by number 2, Bridget Miller. Great work there. Take us 2-1 here. Scarth sends wide, back around to number 3, Claire Yusi. Yusi takes the ordinary. Exclusion on number 2, Orange, Bridget Miller, for encroachment after that ordinary foul. Sends Team Frank, up on to 6-on-5. Claire Yusi shows attack, takes and goes around, and inside the 2-meter. Turnover offsides will turn the ball back to Lauren Wanger. Wanger looking for an outlet, has numbers on that left side, looking like she wants it, decides for the easy pass to number 2. Janina Sorio sends the ball in off of that and back to number 1, Sophie Raquel. Harkins. Counting down, here's number 8, Rebecca Harkins. She dumps it, sends it, strategically splashes Coach Jimmy Hurd with the dump. Rosa goes inside to number 6, Kiara Blitzer. That ball misses wide to the left. Raquel, exclusion in transition. Number 7, Maya Mlajon will go to the box, setting a 6-on-5 opportunity up for Team Jackie Frank. And timeout called. We'll be back right after this. Underway, off a timeout, ball goes into number 3, Claire Yusi. Still on a 6-on-5 opportunity to come to Christina Marlowe. Marlowe wide to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Scarth to Marlowe, stepping over to number 3, Claire Yusi. Yusi takes the pressure. Scarth looks for the shot off the crossbar, rebound in front of the cage. Number 7, Marisol Coles finishes. Question in the chat from Steve Raquel of how do the final game selections get picked. We are keeping live stats on all of these, and then we will rank all of the athletes on both the men and the women's side. There are 28 field athletes on each side. Top 14 will play in the gold medal game. Ordinary comes back down to Dunara, back around up to number 8, Vivian Bailey. We'll split those teams evenly based on a pre-assigned algorithm, and that ball goes off the post, and the bottom 14 will play in the bronze medal game for both the men and the women. Raquel on the outlet, up to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Maddie comes through, looking for cross into number 8, Rebecca Harkins, and that will be away from the ball. Tunara Sendara with an offensive foul with a suit grab. Ball comes through back to number 8, Vivian Bailey. Denara, excuse me, that was Claire Yusi on the offensive foul. Denara was on offense. And that will be the end of our first quarter here from Long Beach. My name's Sean Stringham. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this. Team Frank goes on to offense here for the first possession of the second quarter. Exclusion. Number 7, Mayim Lajan, will go to the box. Ball comes around to Gwyneth Lay. Over to number 2, Christina Marlowe takes the shot, picked up by Sarah Decker. Ball comes down to Mayim Lajan. Over to number 4, Emily Rosa. Back to Lajan, coming in. Stepping in to number 6, Kara Blitzer with the goal from center. Great work there on the assist from number 7, Mayim Lajan. Great job on that. Claire Yusi, back to Sophie Raquel. Raquel looking, sends the ball wide to number 8, Rebecca Harkins. Sporting the Texas suit, gets up out of the water, but delivers that ball down line to number 4, Emilia Mlajon, and the ball ends up in the hands of Sarah Decker. Decker with a deep pass down to number 4, Emily Rosa. Rosa is blocked by Raquel. Ball goes over to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Glay takes the ordinary. Comes inside, Claire Yusi fighting, trying to get into position. Takes it, clears it. Teammate number 2 has to beat her, and off the shoulder. Great shot by Christina Marlowe. Set up by number 3, Claire Yusi, by drawing in those defenders, allowing the one-on goalie shot. Bounces it right off the, Christina Marlowe bounces it right off the shoulder of number 1, Sarah Decker, and finds the back of the net. Maya Mlajon looking, trying to get around that corner. Back over to Vivian Bailey. Bailey been kind of quiet in this game. Expect her to light up here in this afternoon. Ball comes out to number 1, Sophie Raquel. Ball goes wide to Claire Yusi. Yusi over to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Shot off the crossbar, or off Decker on the block. 2-meter gonna come in. Ball comes out to the 2-meter. Number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Lay working, takes the ordinary. Gwyneth up to number 7, Marisol Coles. Coles takes the ordinary. Mlajon working off the crossbar, rebound, gonna be an exclusion. Number 3 orange, Junara Sandara, being excluded there, and finally a goal by number 7, Marisol Coles. Thanks for watching this morning. I don't think I've shout out this crowd yet. Appreciate you being on here, watching on the stream. We've got great stuff happening from Long Beach. Kind of intermittent clouds back and forth, a little breeze, 62 degrees. Perfect time and temperature for some water polo here on a Sunday morning at Cabrillo High School. My name's Sean Stringham. That ball is stolen by number 3, Claire Yusi. Claire coming down that 4-5 side, looking weak to see, and that ball goes an ordinary foul. She goes down into number 8, Rebecca Harkins. That ball is into the hands of Sarah Decker. Loose in front, Decker gets the ball back. On the outlet up to number 4, Emily Rosa. Rosa into 5, Janina Soria, who shoots with a laser and rips it through the back of the cage. Nice shot there by Janine. Takes us to 5-3 here in the second period with 3:12 remaining. Marisol Coles goes back to Sophie Raquel. Ordinary foul. Exclusion. Junara excluded on the encroachment call, setting Team Frank up into 6-on-5. Ball comes down around to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Ball comes over to Yusi. Claire Yusi getting on her legs. Goes over to number 4, Amelia Mlajon, back to Yusi, stepping forward. Claire shooting, that ball knocked down in the act. Sarah Decker looking to Vivian Bailey. Here comes Vivian, working towards that goal, trying to get around, covered by number 4, Amelia Mlajon, and that ball is going to go ball under. And back to Team Frank. Number 1, Sophie Raquel, looking for the outlet up to number 2, Christina Marlowe. Marlowe trying to make the corner, gets around, takes the ordinary foul. Tacks in, stands back up, back around over to Rebecca Harkins, down line into Claire. Claire working with that right hand and earns the 5-meter penalty. Smart move there by Claire. She got in position, got the defender on her back, in front of the cage. Imminent goal coming, drops the ball. 5-meter penalty. Nominated here to finish, number 6, Madeline Scarth. Gets up, rips it in the back of the cage. Team Frank goes up 6-3 here with 1:41 remaining in the second period. Shot in by number 5, Janino Sorio. Having a hot game here in the last little bit. Sophie Raquel. Claire Yusi. Takes the ordinary. Claire goes down into number 4, Amelia Mlajon on the step out, off the crossbar. Ball picked up. Ball's gonna restart here, kicked out by Maddie Scarth. Ball over to number 8, Rebecca Harkins. Cleared over to Claire Yusi. Marisol Coles. Big turn there by Marisol, coming in, charging, brings the defense to her. Claire Yusi lines up, tries to get back into Marisol. What a pass and a finish. What a goal and team there by Marisol Coles. Great pass on the assist to number 3, Claire Yusi. Great water polo there. Great move. Teamwork happening all the way around. Love to see that. Ball comes to number 7, Maya Mlajon. Maya stepping in. Over to Vivian Bailey. Bailey stepping, shooting over the top of the cage. Marisol Coles on a mission, creating advantage, goes in, that ball floating on the goal line and saved by number 4, Emily Rosa. Still forward, Sarah Decker. Vivian Bailey from distance, that ball tapped out, had the range there for Viv and misses. Or punched out by Sophie Raquel. Sean Stringham here. We're going to switch sides, get things lined up for the second half, and we'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us. Love having you here on this Sunday. Live back here in Long Beach. Thanks for joining along. If you're just joining in, we're on game number 2 here of our last game of the women's group. So after this, we'll split these teams into the gold and bronze groups. That ball will go turnover to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. We've got Team Frank in the blue caps and Team Wenger in the orange. Decker. Forward up to number 4, Emily Rosa. Dinara. That ball comes missing wide to the right from the shot from number 5, Janine Osorio. Definitely will want to guard Janine from that spot. She's got a wicked laser from that 2 spot. Ball comes wide over to number 8, Rebecca Harkins for Team Frank. Harkins stepping forward, getting into attack position, tries to go with the lob, and that ball tapped out by Sarah Decker. Inside, and that one finds it to number 2, Bridget Miller on the nice outlet pass there. Sophie Raquel looking. Good movement here by Team Frank, being coached by Meryl Moses. Team Wenger being coached up by the incomparable Jimmy Hurd. That ball stopped on the shot by number 6, Madeline Scarth, popped by Sarah Decker. It's gonna be a 2-meter on the block and out of bounds, off Decker. Christina Marlowe lines up to restart that ball. Marlowe puts that ball into number 8, Rebecca Harkins. Harkins controls that, takes the ordinary foul. Harkins goes to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Into center, that is Claire Yusi. That ball fumbles out, stolen by number 4, Emily Rosa. Sarah Decker looking for an outlet up to Vivian Bailey. Vivian attacking in. Bailey takes the ordinary. Inside, trying to get around the corner. Good effort there by Janine Osorio. That ball shot at point blank by Kira Blitzer and explodes off that post. Controls by number 6, Madeline Scarth. Sophie Raquel, the great block in there, holding her position. That ball comes through. Dinara grabs that ball. Great steal there. Back to Sarah Decker. Ball goes up to Vivian Bailey. Bailey finds position, stolen there by number 6, Madeline Scarth. Just a little bit of miscue. Up to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Scarth looking, being pressed back, launches one. Great effort there by Decker to time that lob up and tap it out. Decker fires it forward up to Vivian Bailey. Bailey takes the ordinary. Vivian Bailey sends it up to number 4, Emily Rosa. Rosa over to Sendara. Dinara, Sendahera, sorry, Dinara. Combining your first and your last names there. Maybe that will move forward with that. How about that? Shot by number 8, Vivian Bailey. It's tapped out by Sophie Raquel. Will be a 2-meter restart. Looking for a counter ball. Comes in. Inside. That ball tried to be gathered by Vivian Bailey off the entry pass from Janine Osorio. Broken up by Sophie Raquel. Raquel on the outlet up to number 6, Madeline Scarth. Scarth sends it into Claire Yusi. Tap to the head will be a contra foul and send it back to Team Lauren Wenger. On the outlet up to number 7, Maya Mlajon. Maya trying to get backdoor, being guarded there by Maddie Scarth. Great form on both sides. In and exclusion to number 7 is Marisol Coles going to the box. Timeout called. Timeout called by Jimmy. So you know what that means, that it's Jimmy time. One of my favorite times. We'll be back right after this. Here we go. 6-on-5 opportunity here for Team Wenger. Good rush there on the defense. Ball goes wide too, and stolen by number 6, Madeline Scarth. Closed out there. Nice defense by Team Frank on the outlet. Here comes number 7, Marisol Coles. Shot off the, great shot by Maddie Scarth off the post. Picked up by Sarah Decker. Decker up to number 7, Maya Mlajon. Down line to number 2, Bridget Miller. Miller working inside, trying to get in position, off that, just off the post. Takes the ordinary, has weak side. Sends it over to Vivian Bailey. 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Mara Moses goading his team to go the other direction. Vivian Bailey off the middle of the crossbar and down. Controlled by Sophie Raquel. Outlet to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Lay, big roll off, and that's going to be an exclusion. Not little too late for Vivian Bailey. Ball comes into Christina Marlowe off the top of the crossbar. Bailey serves her time and will be subbed out here. Ball comes to number 5, Janine Osorio. Ball comes to number 5, Osorio whips it off the 3-post and out. Sophie Raquel gathers, nice pass up to number 6, Maddie Scarth. Scarth looking to get around, and that ball is stolen by number 5, Janine Osorio. Shows her hands, little twinkle toes, twinkle fingers there. She's not grabbing anybody. Sarah Decker. Decker with the shot, and misses over the top at the end of the third period. We are ready to get reset for our last quarter. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for joining along. We'll be back for the exciting conclusion of this 6-8 series game. Okay, fourth quarter action here. Ball back to number 7, Maya Mlajan. Ball goes wide over to number 4, Emily Rosa. Shot clock expiring. That ball will be dumped. Picked up here by Sophie Raquel. Raquel on the outlet up to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Goes down line to Claire Yusi. Yusi will dump that. Decker looking. Up to number 5, Janine Osorio. Osorio takes it, looks at half court, moves that back up to Maya Mlajan. Over to number 6, Kiara Blitzer. Good move there, and that will be contra foul. Contra foul away from the ball. We'll send it back to Team Frank. Vivian Bailey in here looking to deliver, tries to get it in, stolen by number 4, Amelia Mlajan. Outlook up to number 8, Rebecca Harkins. Harkins finds Claire Yusi, and a backhand by Yusi on the assist from Harkins. Takes us to 8-5. Kira Blitzer looking for a response, being pressed out by number 4, Amelia Mlajon. Over to Vivian Bailey. Bailey to Osorio. Back around to Blitzer. Blitzer to number 3, Dunara. Dunara working, takes the ordinary. Has the direct shot available, decides not to take it. Ball comes back around, shot. Blocked by number 3, Claire Yusi, will be deflected and picked up. Great team awareness there by the defensive side of Team Jackie Frank and the Blue Caps. Ball comes through to Harkins, ordinary. Harkins goes down line to number 3, Claire Yusi. Yusi looking, ordinary. Yusi goes inside, shot and missed, but great block by Sarah Decker off the shot by number 4, Amelia Mlajon. Decker on the outlet, up to number 4, Emily Rosa. Goes down line to Janine. Janine showing, but comes back in the end to Kira Blitzer. Rosa to Sendara. Vivian Bailey working, trying to get around the corner, ordinary foul. Great pass, shot and goal. That's an assist to number 8, Vivian Bailey, on the goal from number 5, Janina Sorio. Great play there on both sides. Brings us to 8-6, or as we have to say around here, 6-8. Claire Yusi was wide to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Over, picked up by number 2, Christina Marlowe. Marlowe stepping up on the legs. Marlowe coming through. Big turn coming from Amelia Mlajon, and that will be timeout called by Coach Jimmy. Ball comes around, number 7, Maya Mlajon. Oh, nice shot there. Good turn and finish by number 5, Janina Sorio. On the post up, finds that great quickness to find the back of the net. Vivian Bailey with that ball goes down to Denara. Denara looking with that left hand. Comes back around up to the top. Number 7, Maya Mlajan. Ordinary foul. That will turn, or excuse me, contra foul. We'll send it back to the other direction here. We've got 1:49 remaining here in the 4th period of our women's game. Ball comes up to Sophie Raquel. Over to number 2, Christina Marlowe. Marlowe stepping up to number 7, Marisol Coles. Back to Marlowe. Marlowe getting on the legs. Inside to Claire Yusi, rattling around off the cage in the back of Decker's noggin on the outlet up to Vivian Bailey. Bailey goes down to Denara. Ordinary foul to Denara. Vivian Bailey coming through here. Back to Denara. Viv steps in on the step and off the post on the shot from number 2, Bridget Miller. Raquel over to number 6, Maddie Scarth. Scarth over to number 5, Gwyneth Lay. Turns, working to get into position, and is stolen by number 1, Sarah Decker. Decker up to Denara. Down line to Maya Mlajan. Mlajan looking into position. Takes the ordinary foul. Kira Blitzer fires off the crossbar. That'll be a contra foul. We'll send it back. Timeout called by Coach Jimmy. No, excuse me, called by Coach Merrill Moses. Ball's gonna come out. We'll be back for the last 7.78 seconds remaining here. Back here. And that will be the end. Team Frank gets out with a 1-goal lead. And we're going to reset. Congratulations to all the women who've made it through group play. We will work now to create the teams for the gold medal and bronze medal games for the women coming up today at 1 o'clock for the bronze medal game and 3 o'clock for the gold medal game. We'll be back after that. We're going to reset and be live right after that. Thanks for joining. right, we are back underway here in Long Beach for the men's final group games in the white caps. We have Team Cradell, and in the pink caps, Team Campbell. Ball comes in, trying to get around there. Number 3, Ethan Babel. Shot clock will expire on that first possession. Tracked down by number 8, Reef Lippa. Matt Lloyd. That ball comes into an ordinary foul. Number 2, Ben Forer. Car carry comes back around. That ball left to float. Car carry comes to it. Ball under by Tico. Tico, what a move there. That was incredibly fast. Tico comes back for it to avoid the abandonment call. Sends the ball forward up to number 6, Cameron Linhana. Cameron looks for, attacks in here. Cameron trying to get in position, and that ball popped out. Smart play there by Matt Lloyd. Bryson looking, sends that stolen by Tico. You just can't throw a ball Tico's way without him being able to get in position to steal that. And so impressive. Tico Carloslade working. Tico has signed a letter to go and play at UCLA, obviously playing at the next level, and that's a goal by number 5, Jack Berube. Off the assist from number 4, Tico. Bowen Moravec over to number 2, Ben Forer. Forer goes wide to number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Carcarry looking, trying to get in position. Oh, it's again stolen by number 4, Tico Carloslade. Tico takes the ordinary. Directing traffic, moving people down. Ordinary. Goes wide over to number 2, Eric. Eric comes to us here from a local club of Cabrillo High School. Nice to see him getting in the mix here. Number 6, Cameron Linhana, goes over to Tico. Number 4, Carloslade. Tico into number 5, Jack Berube. And that ball will go under and back to Matt Lloyd. Good team defense there between Ben Forer and Braden Martin. Take that ball down. Number 7, Jonathan Carcarry with it. Wide to Braden Martin. Number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Team Campbell being coached by Coach Dusty from Princeton University, and Team Cradell being coached by Mr. Merrill Moses from Pepperdine University. What a great opportunity for these young men to get some college level coaching, obviously all wanting to play at the next level and competing and getting some of the insights from some of the top coaches in the country. That ball coming around here, number 2, Eric trying to get around. That ball is going to stay with Eric on the ordinary foul from Ben Forer. Comes back around to Cameron Linhana, over to Tico Carloslade. Tico trying to get in position, being guarded by Reef Lippa. Back to Cameron. Cameron gets up, blocked by number 2, Ben Forer. Explodes out of the water. Knocks it down. Outlet to number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Carcarry into Bowen Moravec. Tapped by number 4, Tico on the entry to Reef Lippa. To number 6, Cameron Linhana. That ball comes back around to number 5, Jack Berube. He gives it up. Stolen by number 4, Braden Martin. Martin goes back to Matt Lloyd. Lloyd brings it up. Being guarded out. Number 7, Jonathan Carcarry attacks in. Carcarry, that ball. Contra foul, push off, will send the ball back to Team Credell. On the outlet. Up coming through here, number 5, Jack Berube finds the bottom right-hand corner, beating Matt Lloyd. Tico working to take the ordinary, goes back to number 3, Ethan Babel. Ball back to number 1, Matt Lloyd. Shot over the top of the cage. Eric sends that ball wide over to number 8, Reese Hammond. Hammond coming in with the left. Inside to number 7. Oh, that ball rattling around. Great shot by Killian Wynn. I said this before, I said this yesterday, but Killian Wynn is the biggest kid here. Stand next to him and go, okay, this guy's a player. That ball comes through to Ben Four. Ben takes the ordinary, goes down line over to number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Carcarry with the ordinary deep on the 5 spot. Brings that ball back outside that 2-meter for the restart. Comes in, shot over the top of the cage by number 2, Ben Four. Jordan D'Souza on the outlet. Up to number 8, Reese Hammond. Hammond with a nice little change-up lob. Puts it in on the assist from number 1, Jordan D'Souza. Jordan coming all the way from South Africa. Had a couple of opportunities to chat with him. Fantastic young man. Trying to help grow water polo in South Africa and show athletes in that area that there's space for them to play at the next level and continue to grow the sport around the world. How about that? He's a freshman and tall. He's at least 6'5". Great young man. Number 7, Jonathan Carcarry coming around. Carcarry coming on, shooting, and that ball will end the last quarter. Last word on Jordan. I know there's some folks back over there in Africa watching. Love to give us a shout out there in the chat. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us. Second quarter action underway here from Long Beach. We're live at Cabrillo High School in Long Beach, California. That ball goes down. Stolen by number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Still on attack. Looks fine to number 2, Ben 4. Inside and a goal to number 4, Braden Martin. On the assist from Ben 4, Braden Martin finishes that. Campbell comes up 3-1. First goal there for Team Campbell. Great energy that time around. They should be able to stay close here if they can keep that level of intensity. To number 4, Federico Carslade. Tico trying to get in position. Tico, ordinary. Tico, rare miss there off to the left. Ball comes back to the keeper, Matt Lloyd. Rebounded off the ball, have to keep that ball inside that 2-meter. Jonathan Carcarry comes back to number 3, Bowen Moravec. Jackson Bryson working, takes the ordinary foul. Bryson looking, puts the ball in play. Bryson, a native of my home city, or home state of Utah, from Park City, Utah. Great program, beautiful location. Ball comes down and will turn over back to Team Cradell. Number 5, Jack Berube. Ball comes to number 2, Eric. Big turn there from Eric. He sends it back to Berube. Berube goes down the line to Tico. Tico goes ordinary. Ball comes through. That ball goes into center. Swarmed by number 2, Ben 4. Great comment in the chat. Keeper Jordan De Sousa, and I think everyone will agree that'll be a turnover. Sends it back to Jordan from Ryan Weidman. Jordan is a great talent, and he trains really hard in the pursuit to be an internationally recognized goalkeeper, and he's doing that now. Fantastic talent, like I said, freshman, and he has the physical assets to do it with the right mindset. He'll play wherever he wants to. That ball on the outlet comes back to number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Had a chat with his pops yesterday about bringing a series event down to South Africa. I'll stream from South Africa. Let's go do it. Number 4, Tico puts that ball in. Tico, an international flair here, native of Brazil. Everyone knows Tony's great tie to Brazil. Tico has, I mentioned earlier, signed at UCLA, and just phenomenal. So an international opportunity here for athletes to play at this high level. What a fantastic thing that Tony and Sarah Azevedo have put together, obviously with founder Maggie Steffens, who is in Europe this weekend, or has been, doing 6-8 game desk for FINA. So technology continuing to change the game. It's your ball, Ben 4. Take it, number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding coming through here. Jacob getting on the legs. Number 3, Bowen Moravec. That ball comes in to Bryson. Ordinary foul from number 4, Braden Martin. Braden kicks out to 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Shot, and that ball skying high over the top of the cage, still popped out by Jordan. Ball comes over to number 2, Ben 4. 4 down into number 6, Braden Martin. Jordan De Sousa looking for an outlet. Up to number 3, Ethan Babel. Babel goes down line, tapped out Picked up by number 5, Jackson Bryson. Great effort there by Bryson. Love to see it. Number 1, Matt Lloyd, looking on the outlet. Ball coming in, and that will be swiped nicely by number 8, Reese Hammond. D'Souza controlling traffic. On the outlet, up to number 8, Reese Hammond. Jack Berube. Ball around to number 2, Eric. Cabrillo comes inside. Stolen by number 2, Ben Forer. Looking on the outlet, Matt Lloyd. Sends it forward to number 5, Jackson Bryson. Bryson, 2-4. 4 down line to number 4, Braden Martin. That ball collapses, picked up by number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. He tries to muscle it in, and controlled by Jordan D'Souza. On the outlet, up to number 8, Reese Hammond. Hammond around to number 5, Jack Berube. Goes down onto the 1-2 side to Eric. He gets in, trying to get that ball into center. Working on that 1-2 side, ordinary foul. Big turn. Ball needs to put in play there to number 3, Ethan Babel. 4-1 lead here for Team Credell. That ball is dumped as we have 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining here in our first men's game, 3rd game overall of our morning session. On the outlet, over to number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. That ball picked up and will be, still is live by Cameron Lynn Hanna. Sends it out to Reese Hammond. Hammond coming through here. Reese, shot with that left hand. Great work on that one. Taking Team Credell up 5-1. Bowen Moravec over to Ben Forer. Forer looking. Being guarded by number 8, Reese Hammond. Forer goes down line. That's going to be an ordinary foul. Number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Tico thinking that he had the exclusion with a great face. Saved on that one. Forer comes around over to number 8, Reef Lippa. That ball knocked down by Jordan D'Souza. Ball comes up to number 2, Ben Forer, down line to Carcarry. Inside, Lippa working. Nope, that's Bowen Moravec, excuse me. Forer shooting, missing wide to the left. For 5, Jack Berube goes wide to Cameron Lynn Hanna. Back to Berube. Berube to Cameron. Tico puts the ball in play. Inside to Berube. Knocked down by number 1, Matt Lloyd. On the outlet. And that will be the end of our first half. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We're so excited. We're wrapping up our weekend here with more to come. Hang tight. We're going to reset and be ready to go. Second half action. We've switched sides and going the other direction. Here comes Team Kai Cardell in the white caps. And a goal. Number 3, white, Ethan Babel, continues to put the pressure on Team Jody Campbell in the pink caps. Contra foul, ball under, send the ball back. Up, back to number 1, Jordan D'Souza. Ball comes in, number 8. Nice steal there from Reef Lipa. Ball goes down line to number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Jacob trying to get in position. Ball comes wide to number 5, Jack Berube. Berube comes in. Exclusion earned there by number 7, Killian Wynn. Sends number 8, Reef Lipa to the box. Tico settling everyone down, moving traffic, putting people into position. Number 5, Jack Berube. Back around to Cameron Lynn Hanna. Back to Tico. Tico into Reese Hammond. Back around. Here comes Berube. Cameron Lynn Hanna with a shot blocked by Matt Lloyd. Great reach, steady hand, blocks that out. Matt Lloyd sends the ball up to number 4, Braden Martin. Back around to number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. To Reef Lipa, stepping forward. Shot through. Jordan D'Souza on the outlet, up to number 2, Eric Cabrillo. Reese Hammond stepping in, Killian Wynn, ordinary foul. Berube back around over to Tico. Tico takes the ordinary, gets up, shot. Rare miss there for Tico, wide to the left. Matt Lloyd looking for an opportunity to advance that ball. Sends it up to number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Braden Martin over to Ben 4. Tico on the legs, showing, hitting. Bar down for Tico. Stolen. Ball goes to number 6, Cameron Lynn Hanna, looking over Eric on attack here. Ball comes back. Picked up in the end, by number 5, Jackson Bryson. Bryson back to Matt Lloyd. Lloyd on the outlet. Up to Ben 4. 4 sends it back to number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Car carry with the whip. Blocked by number 1, Jordan D'Souza. Outlet comes to number 7, Killian Wynn on attack. Bounces that back off on the rebound. And 2 rare misses by Killian and Tico. Team Credell up 7-1 here with 2:43 remaining in the third period. Tico working, that's gonna go ball under. Cameron Lynn Hanna over to number 2. Eric Cabrillo, he finds it. That ball goes into center. Defense collapses immediately. Picked up by Reef Lippa. Matt Lloyd looking for an outlet. Ben 4 sends it wide to number 8, Reef Lippa. Into Braden Martin. Martin to Bryson. Inside, ball tipped by Tico and stolen by Tico. Number 1, Jordan D'Souza with the ball, looking for the outlet. To number 5, Jack Berube. Cameron Lynn Hanna. Attacking in, Babel. Lim Hanna skips it high. Jordan sends that ball forward up to Tico. Inside to Killian, straight in front of the cage. Oh, and off the crossbar. Timeout called. Smart play by Reef Lippa. Tico says, you got to go back and cover that. Ball comes up to Berube. Two-meter. Third quarter here, 1:32 remaining. Shot. And that will be a that'll be the end of the quarter. We'll be right back. All right, fourth quarter coming your way. Ball comes over to number 8, Reef Lippa. Ball comes over again back to Lippa. Shot controlled by Jordan D'Souza. Timeout called by Merrill Moses. 30-second timeout for the ball. Release to the ball, number 2. Ben Ford on the steal. Ford coming back down, playing smart. Again, blocked by D'Souza. Ball comes into Lippa with the left. Has to redirect, kind of caught no man's land there. Lippa sends it back out to Ben Ford. Ford shot. Rips that one in. Nice shot there by Ben. comes in to number 3, Ethan Babel. Babel getting in position. That ball comes over to Tico, number 4, Hammond. Ball comes out in, and goal by number 5, Jack Berube, off the assist from number 4, Tico Caraslade, to the exclusion of number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. A lot going on that. A short period of time. Number 5, Jackson Bryson. Bryson. Exclusion into. Ball went off of Tico's head, called it incidental. No 5-meter on the quick, trying to get it into number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. You got to play. Ball comes back around. Number 8, Reef Lipa, tries to get a ball into play. Ordinary foul, number 5, Jackson Bryson. Bryson flips up to number 7, Jonathan Carcarry. Beautiful assist by Jackson there to Jonathan Carcarry. Kind of an interesting mix of events going back and forth. .434 remaining here in the 4th. Ball back to number 4, Tico Caraslade. Tico finds number 5, Jack Berube. Berube working to get around the corner. Doesn't make it. Back to Tico. Inside to number 7, Killian Wynn, who is stuffed again by Matt Lloyd. Killian had a couple of good turns and shots there from the center. Just got to put that ball in the back of the cage. Number 3, Ethan Babel tracks it down, gets it back to the 2-meter, ready for the restart. Tico. Ordinary. Goes down line to number 3, Ethan Babel. Shot blocked, or shot stopped there by Matt Lloyd. On the outlet, short pass to number 2, Ben Ford, tries off the crossbar. Can't quite get around the range of Jordan De Sousa. Outlet to Tico. Back to Berube. They're working to make sure that clock is in there, using it to their advantage. Obviously, with a big lead here, you want to make sure that we get the opportunity to clear that. Matt Lloyd looking for the ball forward, sends it up to number 5, Jackson Bryson. Bryson into Carcarry. There it is. Bryson shining there with the assist to John Carcarry. Brings us 8-4 with 3:07 remaining here. Gonna get a cap on for Killian here. Number 8, Reese Hammond. has that ball stolen. Here comes number 2, Ben 4, into Lipa, covered by De Sousa. Here comes number 3, Ethan Babel. Ethan goes down the line to Tico, working to use every second of the shot clock. Big turn inside, loses the handle with the left. Trying to go backdoor right, being guarded by number 6, Jacob Ryan Wedding. Takes 2 to tango on that one. Ethan Babel comes over, stops the imminent goal. Comes around to Ethan Babel, and that will dump it, send it back the other direction. Timeout called. And we'll be back right after this. Ordinary foul. Number 8, Reef Lipa, looking for the outlet, swoops in. Ben 4 earns the exclusion there, sends number 8, Reese Hammond, to the box. Ball comes back over to number 6, Jacob Ryan Walding. Ball moving around to Martin. Up to Jacob. Wedding moving in, shot, no. Looked like it was coming. Ben 4 will load up and put that one in. Nice shot there by Ben. Good movement there by Team Campbell on the 6-on-5 opportunity. Ball coming in. Jonathan Carcary wanting that ball. Ball goes back to Jordan, who is content to hang. 1:23 remaining in the game. 10 seconds on the shot clock. That ball comes forward. Tico trying to get around. Number 3 stolen Bowen Moravec on the outlet. Matt Lloyd sends it forward up to number 2, Ben 4. 4 coming into position. Bowen Moravec shooting that ball, dancing on the line, and controlled by the long arms of Jordan De Sousa. Outline up to number 4, Tico Caraslade. Sees number 8, Reese Hammond. Hammond coming in, and ooh, blocked by Lloyd. Good job, Matt Lloyd. 44.58 seconds remaining in the game. 30 seconds on the shot clock off the 2-meter restart. Big deep shot back to Jordan. Ethan Babel. Ethan being pressed here by Bowen Moravec. That's going to be dumped with 0.6 seconds on the clock. Timeout called by. Puts this back. We'll be right back. Forward 7-on-6 here. Ball comes to number 8, Reef Lippa. Lippa comes to Matt Lloyd. Lloyd back to Jonathan Carcary in the shot. Tapped by number 1, Jordan De Sousa. We'll give him one more opportunity with 3.45 seconds remaining in the game. If they put it in, it would make it 6-8. How about that? Earn your number. Ball comes around to Lloyd. Shot coming and blocked. Great work there by all sides. We're going to reset for our next game. Local time here is 10:54, so we'll be back up here in 6 minutes. Thanks for joining us. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Peace. All right, we're underway here in our last group game. Team Irving, Team Bailey looking to battle. That ball goes wide down line to number 2, Indigo Lee. Jackson Benners there with the ball. Benners goes up to number 5, Noah Castillo. Oh, scratch that, number 5, Jacob Press. My bad. Janice looking for the outlet up to number 7, Vilas. Vilas comes down line to number 3, trying to get that ball in and then tapped in on the shot by number 3, James Yon. Finished by number 8, Zach Whitfield with the smart play. Pumping that one in. Banners sends it over to number 6, Jamie Patraya inside, sweeping off the shot, number 2, Bronson Birdsall. Joe Janis looking for the opportunity to outlet, sends it forward up to number 8, Zach Whitfield. James Yon working to get around the corner. Defense there by Jamie, goes back to Whitfield. Whitfield back to Yon, looking forward, trying to get around. Number 3, James Yon dumps it. Sends number 1, Greg Moore for Team Irving in the orange caps for a swing. Shot off the crossbar, deflects deep, picked up by number 8, Zach Whitfield. Joe Janis looking for an opportunity to advance the ball to number 7, Vilas Skrishna. That ball comes over to number 4, Luke Nelson. Nelson gathered by Moore on the overpass. Moore looking to outlet. Up to number 3, Clinton Haltom. Haltom coming through, earns the exclusion, sends number 5, Noah Castillo, to the box. Picked up there by Clinton Haltom. Nice addition to the plus minus. Comes back around to Ryan Smith. Jackson Benners on the legs to number 2, and a whip off that hezzy. Number 2, Bronson Birdsall puts one in. Substitutes taken care of. Can only play with 6. They've got the entire team out there, coach. Tied up here at ones. Number 7, Vilas looking wide to number 4, Luke Nelson. Nelson to Preston Kim, ordinary for Preston. Preston Kim goes down line, picked up, going to be cleared by number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners over to number 8, Sean Turnicliffe. Benners looking forward. Benners whipping it. Ooh, off the pinch and in. Jackson Benners puts one down for Team Irving. Number 4, Luke Nelson goes wide over, stolen. Not stolen. James Yon with the ball. Looking in, that ball to number 6, off the shot by Preston Kim and over the top of the cage. Coming in and finished there by number 3, Clinton Haltom, off the assist from Jamie Bacharaya. Timeout called by Dark. We'll be back right after this. Live here in Long Beach, ball comes out to number 7, Vilas. Vilas trying to go backdoor with that backhand, guarded by number 6, Jamie Bacharaya. Ball goes over to number 4, Luke Nelson, takes the ordinary. Luke misses off the top. Ball goes a nice block, diving block there by Joe Janis. James Yon looking, takes the ordinary. Stolen cleanly by Bronson Birdsall. Moving forward, Bronson has the outlet up to number 7, Ryan Smith. Smith coming into position, tries to get on the legs. Ryan Smith takes the ordinary. 2 banners. To number 7, Ryan Smith. Smith again on the ordinary foul. Ball goes in and will be hooking, contra foul. Sends it back on number 3, Clinton Haltom sends it up. Ball on the outlet to James Yon. Great pass there by Joe Janis. Yon coming forward, knocked down by number 1, Greg Moore. Morse up to number 6, Jamie Bacharaya looking forward. Benners drops it in, brings Bronson out to get it, and that ball is knocked down by Joe Janis. Joe to number 4, Luke Nelson. James Yon over. Vilas stepping up with the left, and so dangerous. He's had his way from there with every team. Big, strong left hand. That'll bring us to 2-3. Irving +1. Shot in by number 8, Sean Turnacliffe, big strong move there by Sean. Love to see it. Luke Nelson looking for that ball. Luke over to number 7, Vilas, dangerous here. Direct shot comes up. That one misses over to the top. Banners comes in, earns the 5-meter. Had James Yon on his back. Throws that ball in. Ball's going to come out.
Here's the deal. Everybody but goalie and shooters to your benches. 1 second is exactly how much time you have to shoot. So it's only goalie and shooter.
Goalie and shooter are going to be the only one out. There's 1 second remaining. So we're going to clear the pool. And wait for Jackson Benner's delivery here. Benner's hits. And that will be the end of our first period from Long Beach. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. If you haven't already, we're going to throw the scores up there for you to check out at 68scores.com. Do indeed check that out. We'll be back right after this. We're back here, ready to go. James Yon off to the jump ball on the sprint. Ball comes in to Indigo Lee. Ball down line to number 7, Vilas. Inside, Noah Castillo with looking like he was in a pumpkin patch there with all those orange caps around him. Misses off the crossbar. Stolen by Benners. Benners coming forward, looking over to number 7, Ryan Smith. Smith to Benners, back to Smith. Smith attacking in. Back to number 3, Clinton Halton, missing wide to the left. Ball comes up to number 3, James John. John over to Vilas. Vilas trying to get on his legs, trying to get into position, being guarded by number 8, Sean Turnicliffe. Adjusts the caps, earns the direct. He's going to load up. That time we knew it was coming. Greg Moore knocks it down. On the outlet, up to number 5, Jacob Press. Press to Bronson Birdsall. Birdsall swimming away, trying to create some space. Over to number 5, Jacob Press. Press to Ryan Smith. Ordinary foul with just a few moments remaining. They're going to dump that. Leave it to Joe Jennis to gather. Read his routes and outlet. Sends that ball up to number 3, James Yon. Misses the handle on that. Counter ball comes in, Greg Moore. Here comes number 4, Jackson Benners on attack. Benners looking, stuffed by Jennis, and that ball on the backhand by number 8, Sean Turnicliffe trying to gather it. Jennis is the victor of that exchange. Looking forward, breaststroking that ball up into position. Outlet up to James Yon. Yon takes the ordinary. Down to number 8, Zach Whitfield. Whitfield trying to get around. Takes the ordinary, clears over to number 5, Noah Castillo. Castillo tries to go down line to number 7, lefty Vilas. Birdsall up to number 8, Sean Turnicliffe. He's getting gathered by Joe Jennis. Ball off his chest. Contra foul controlled there by Preston Kim. Well done there by Kim. Outlet up to Vilas. Vilas being guarded by Bronson, makes the turn, takes the ordinary, decaps him. Vilas over to number 6, Preston Kim. Kim inside to Castillo, who finishes. Great shot there. Big effort. Brings Bailey within within 2. 5-3 here with 3:38 remaining in the second period. Ball's going to come out. Bronson. Do a quick nail check here.
My nails are too long. Anybody have nail clippers?
Ball comes to number 3, Clinton Haltom. Jacob Press. Inside to center. Great move there to number 6, Jamie Racharaya. Jamie over to number 7, Ryan Smith. Ordinary. Jamie puts that ball in play. Tapped nicely by Luke Nelson. Good, smart play. Ball inside. That ball's coming in. Number 2, Indigo Lee collapses on it. Lee on the outlet. Up to Ryan Whitfield. Shot coming and goal by number 4, Luke Nelson. That'll bring us within 1 here for Team Bailey. 4-5. With 2:59 remaining in the second period. Sean Turnicliffe round to number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners working about half tank there. Goes to number 7, Ryan Smith. Smith back to Benners. Benners goes into center, being guarded by Nelson. He swipes that with a long arm. Nice work there by Luke. Joe Jennis looking for the outlet up to number 8, Zach Whitfield. Whitfield goes down line to James Yon. Yon looking to go back door. Decides against it. Ball circles around back to Nelson here at the top of the key. He goes to number 7, Vilas with the left. Danger there. Back to Whitfield. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That comes in and will be an exclusion. New opportunity here for Team Bailey. Earned there by number 6, Preston Kim. Sending number 7, Ryan Smith, to the box. Indigo Lee, back to Whitfield. We've got an opportunity for a 6-on-5 power play here for Team Bailey. Stepping in, Indigo Lee. Vilas. Off the post, off the crossbar, excuse me, and out. Ball comes into Greg Moore. Greg Moore on the outlet, up to number 3, Clinton Haltom. Haltom goes inside, kick back out to Jamie here. Jamie goes back to number 5, press to Jamie. Clinton Haltom takes the ordinary foul. Thumps, and it's going to be Team Bailey's ball. They're down by 1. 5-4 with 1:20 remaining. Outlet up to number 7, Vilas. He takes the turn, trying to come in to it. Vilas. Over to number 8, Zach Whitfield. Big swing and a miss there, picked up by Jackson Benners. Dusty Litvack should be feeling right at home with these orange caps and black numbers. Is matching nicely with the Princeton colors. Stepping forward here, Jackson Benners looking. Sends it clear to, I believe that's Sean Turnicliffe over there. Back, nope, back to Sean, down in here to Jackson Benners on the post. Turnicliffe stepping in, nice play. Goal by number 7, Ryan Smith, off the assist from Sean Turnicliffe. Worked there nicely by Jackson Benners. He won't get anything on the plus minus, but intangibles there for Benners making a difference. Luke Nelson over to number 7, Vilas. Big exclusion there. Vilas sends number 8, Sean Turnicliffe, to the box. Wide to number 7, Vilas. Oh, that ball goes out. It's going to touch that end line and go. Shot by Benners. Goes long. All right. We are through the first half. We'll get reset here and ready to go. Thanks for joining along. Sprint won by Team Bailey. Switch sides. Ball to number 3, James John comes into center, stolen by number 5, Jacob Press. Goal. Number 2, Bronson Birdsall puts it in. Preston Kim inside to number 7, Vilas. Over to Luke Nelson. Luke Nelson with a shot off the 3 post. Tried to sneak one in. Greg Moore back. Greg sends that ball up to number 8, Sean Turnicliffe. Ball comes in. He goes deep. No, nice effort there by Joe Jennis to get in. Oh, that's another one by Bronson. From center, number 2, Bronson Birdsall. Great work there by Sean Turnicliffe to get that ball into play in the center of the pool. 8-4 Team Irving.
Hey, we're pressing, we're pressing! Balls at 2, press! Hey!
Vilas with a dart. Benners stepping in on the angle. Benners back to Sean Turnicliffe. He gets on the legs. Back to inside to Bronson, trying to create. Benners to Bronson. And the shot clock will expire on that one. Good effort back and forth there. Fun to watch. Ball comes to Luke Nelson. Luke Nelson over to Preston Kim. Preston to Vilas. Vilas goes down to number 3, James Yon. Yon getting on his legs. That ball is going to be stolen by number 4, Jackson Benners. Here comes the pass from Greg Moore. Nice, right to the hand. Over to number 7, Ryan Smith. Smith stepping in. Finds Benners on attack with some water. Luke Nelson on patrol, looking to provide some defense here. Benners gets up big to Bronson Birdsall with a shift. Great cover by Joe Jennis. Read that one. 4:15 remaining here in the 3rd period. Ball comes out to Vilas. Vilas goes inside. Picked up by Benners on a 50-50 ball. Ryan Smith back to Benners.
10, 9, 8, 7. Defense.
Hooking. We'll send it back on a contra foul. Joe Jennis with the big smile. On the outlet. Up to James Young. Goalie comes out and a 5-meter penalty. That will be assigned to cap number 7, Ryan Smith. Lefty Vilas will take this. He gives that Azevedo ball a little quick kiss for luck. Tells it off the crossbar and into the hands of number 3, Clinton Halton. Number 6, Jamie loses the handle on that. Back to 8, Zach Whitfield. Here comes Joe Jennis. on the outlet, up to number 3, James Yon. Yon working to go into the back door here. Looking for the outlet to Nelson. Nice pass there by number 3, James Yon. Finished beautifully by number 4, Luke Nelson. Halt him over to Benners. Benners tapped out by Joe Jennis on the shot. Restart from Jamie inside, tried to feed the net. Ball is under, controlled by Luke Nelson. Great handling skills, wow. Luke Nelson looking. Over to number 5, Noah Castillo. Big and finished by number 2, Indigo Lee. Off the pass from Noah Castillo. Clinton Haltom, wide to number 5, Jacob Press. Press stepping in. Benners inside, tries to get it in. Unable to find Bronson. Jennis looking for the outlet. Sends it up to number 4, Luke Nelson. Nelson with a rocket, controlled by Greg Moore. Floating away, that ball's controlled by Zach Whitfield. Picked up by number 1, Joe Jennis. Out to James Yon. James comes down through to Luke Nelson, number 4. Vilas to Luke. Jan knocked down by Greg. Comes over wide to Indigo Lee. Indigo stepping up. That one skipped up over the top. Indigo Lee. Puts the ball in play, sends it to Whitfield. Up to number 3, James Yon. Yon stepping up on his legs. Goes into Luke Nelson. Big turn, and Nelson starting to light it up here this afternoon. Bailey with the spark here. Takes us to 7-8, 51.38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Luke Nelson doing some lion's share of the work here in this third period to get Bailey back to be close. Bronson Birdsall back to Jackson Benners. Benners. Jamie Batraya inside to Birdsall, looking to answer. That's going to be Bailey ball here with Joe Jennis. Jennis on the sneak, getting a sneak attack there from Bronson Birdsall. Comes into number 3, James Yon. James Yon stepping. Shot and goal. That's going to tie it up. 8-8. Shot by number 3, James Yon, and that ball's going to come out. 16.37 seconds. Timeout called by coach. We'll be back right after this timeout. 7-on-6 here for the last 16 seconds. Gonna go wide on that set for 7-6. Goalie number 1, Greg Moore, down on the block off the 3-post. Shot coming off the crossbar, and great defense there will win the game. Will win the day here as we go into the 4th period. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We'll be back right after this. Fourth quarter action here in our last game of the morning before we reset the teams and get ready for gold medal and bronze medal action this afternoon. Sean Stringham live here from Cabrillo High School in Long Beach, California. Got a great day and a half so far of games. Greg Moore is going to control that down to Jackson Benners. We have a tie game here, 8-8. Jacob Press looking, that ball gets in. Press recovers that pass. Nope. Little scrum in the middle. It's going to end up awarded to Team Bailey. James Yon gathers that ball up. Ball wide to number 5, Jacob Press. Press up to number 6, Jamie Bacharaya. He's looking, and that ball is going to go off the bar, off Joe Janis, excuse me, as he gathers, looking for an outlet up to number 3, James Yon. Yon shot there, controlled by Greg Moore, shot there by Vilas. On the outlet up to number 5, Jacob Press. Ball comes inside to Benners. Down to number 3, James Yon. Yon working to try to get around. Attempted ball under, but will take the steal instead for number 4, Jackson Benners. Shot and goal by number 6, Jamie. Bacharaya takes Irving up 9-8 with 5:02 remaining here. Whitfield. Ball picked up by number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners on attack. Takes the ordinary. Benners finds number 2, Bronson Birdsall. Birdsall earns the exclusion. That sends number 2, Indigo Lee, to the box. 6-on-5 opportunity here for Team Irving. That ball comes back around to number 6, Jamie Batraya. He's stepping in. Jamie loads up, decides to go wide to Bronson, who takes the step in for the 6 in. Back to Jamie, creates the angle. Field block by number 4, Luke Nelson. Number 7, Ryan Smith with the steal to number 2, Bronson Birdsall tries to sneak it in. Joe Jennis has different ideas on the outlet. Up to number 6, Preston Kim with the one on goal. He takes the shot off of Greg Moore and will come back. Timeout called by Coach Merrill Moses. We're back. Just a couple minutes. Back underway here, looking for it. Number 4, Luke Nelson, dialing it up. Nelson, shot, does not put the ball in play, and will send it back the other direction here. Number 1, Greg Moore, bringing the ball forward. Benners, over to number 5, Jacob Press. Clinton Haltom. Press, knocked down by Joe Janis. Janis playing great water polo here. 9-8 with 3:08 remaining. Irving in the green, or excuse me, green, in the orange caps with a 1-goal lead. Birdsall steals that. On the outlet, sends the ball, goes forward to Clinton Haltom. Clinton goes to number, back door is going to be a steal there by number 2. Taking Sean Turnicliffe. Stripping that ball away. Here comes James Yon. Ball goes down line to Zach Whitfield. Whitfield. Over to Yon. Yon takes number 7, Vilas. Vilas finds number 4, Luke Nelson. What a pass and shot combo there. Vilas on the assist into number 4, Luke Nelson. Clinton Haltom over to number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners stepping forward. Press. Over to Benners. Benners loading up. Benners finds number 7, Ryan Smith. Inside, ball stolen there by Zach Whitfield. Ball goes back to Joe Janis. Bailey down, tied here with 1:39 remaining. What a fantastic game. Another steal by number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners into number 5, Jacob Press. Press finds Joe Janis, has different ideas. Joe Janis on the outlet, up to number 3, James Yon. James, oh, wow. Number 4, Luke Nelson on the assist from 3, James Yon. That takes Bailey +1. 10-9 here with 1:11 remaining in the 4th period. Jacob Press. Over to Clinton Haltom. Stays here, number 8, Sean Turnicliffe. Nice, Turnicliffe to Birdsall, blocked by Janis. 46 seconds remaining here in the clock. Joe looking for the outlet. Up to number 3, James Yon. Yon checks the clock. Has 15 seconds, the ball and possession. Less than 30 seconds remaining. Thought he was there. Ball turns over. Timeout called by Dusty. It's a great game here. We'll be right back. Number 6, Jamie Bacharaya looking forward into number 4, Jackson Benners. Benners. Back to Benners here. Time running out. 7-on-6, missing. Ball loose in front of the cage. Timeout called by Mr. Merrill Moses with 3.47 seconds and a 1-goal lead. Assuming a timeout here for possession. That ball's a little flat as indicated. We're going to send that ball in. Joe Janis looks to put the ball into play. Janis with a launch, and no goal called. No goal called. All right. We want to thank everyone. That'll wrap up our morning session here from Cabrillo High School in Long Beach as part of the 6-8 series finale. We're going to end this stream. We'll be back in 1 hour for our bronze medal games. Thanks for coming along. We'll be right back. We'll be back in an hour. We're going to end this. See you then. Sean Stringham out for now. Bye-bye.